Hello, everybody. I think I'm live right now. At least that's what my little notice said. So let's see what's showing up on my computer here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, it says live on my iPad. And it did say live on my computer. Sometimes I think I have too much technology. So if you are you with me today? Give me a thumbs up or a comment and let me know. LJ, there you are. Thank you. Let me see. Too many buttons to press here. Okay, so I've got a thumbs up and a hi Pat. Hi LJ. So I think that's it. I'm never sure how long it takes for the streaming to start once I press the button to go live, because I do it in a different program. So now it's almost, excuse me, 2 minutes in, and the computer still says waiting for live video, but I think I must be on. So welcome to February 1st. Can you believe it's February already? But I guess we would be glad that time goes faster than slower, considering we want to get through the pandemic and all of the lockdown things and things we can't do and shouldn't do and probably do anyway, but as long as we're staying safe and healthy. So anyway, let me get started for today and show you what we're going to do. Let me put my face out of here and go down to my table. Of course, we're in the mini catalog, and it's also celebration time. Okay, so if you need any of this, please let me know. This is the time when you can earn some things for free. But we have a promotion starting tomorrow, and that's what I want to feature today. Hey, Helen, thanks for joining. I know you're someplace a whole lot warmer than we are. It's good to see you. Okay, today I'm going to feature Hey Birthday Chick, which is in the catalog. And when the catalog launched on, what was it, January 3rd, something like that, this was shown as unavailable. And at the time, I don't think we really knew why, but they had something up their sleeves for a promotion. And this cute little Hey Birthday Chick, and guess what came back? Hey Chick from the 2017 Sale-a-Bration. This was so popular, so some people might already have it, but the best part about it is we now have dies that go with the chick. We didn't have these before, and I'll show you those in a minute. And we have dies for Birthday Chick. And this goes through the end of June, so it's not just something that is for the February or through celebration or anything like that. But let me give you the details on it. It's Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick in bundles, so they're 10% off. And see if we can get that a little bit closer. And it is through February 2nd through June 30th of 2021. So the Hey Chick bundle, which was the original Hey Chick stamp set that we had in Sale-a-Bration. Now has a set of dies to go with it. There are 19 dies, and as I was getting ready for this morning, I was getting them mixed up. So I'm going to have to do something so I get them back in the right spot. But look at all of the dies that are with the Hey Chick. Not just the little chickie girl. I guess they're all girls since they're chicks. But a chicken coop, a corn stalk, some corn, some eggs, anything that you might want on a farm, I guess. And of course, some little eggs. So that is super cute. And then the Hey Birthday Chick has 11 dies. And that's this one. And I'm going to use Let's Celebrate You out of this one today. And out of the Hey Chick, I'm going to use this cute little one. Sorry about the glare here. And this little one. Looking back, it's cute. I had some inspiration for this, but I guess I kind of came up with it on my own, so it's not totally copied. But that's what we do, get some inspiration from someplace else. So the Birthday Chick, and they're just so good together, has a happy birthday, a balloon, as you can see in here. So it's got, in addition to the happy birthday that's part of the set with a stamp set or stamp, it's got a happy birthday die that is really cute. And then this chick holding a balloon, chick eating a cupcake, this chick, Let's Celebrate You. So these are interchangeable and really work together. So I need to put these away or they'll slide out and I'll lose them because I have everything else out that I need. Okay, the Hey Birthday Chick bundle is $43 before tax and shipping. And the Hey Chick bundle is $44. But if you already have the Hey Chick stamp set from 2017, then the chick dies are, it doesn't give a separate price on that. So I'll have to check that out and post it later. I forgot to look that up. So anyway, cute, cute, cute. So let's get started on what I'm going to do today. And do you want to see the card first, or do you want to wait till I create it? Yes or no, this or that. I'm going to show you first because I think it's so cute. Okay, here's the card with the little chick girl looking out through the hole in the chicken coop. And this little girl looking back at her. Hey Chick. So I have used another die for this. And hey Helen, that's great. You still have that set. Perfect. And then inside, Let's Celebrate You. And some of the little, what they call little just banner things that go around there. So that's what I'm going to use today. I've already decorated an envelope, so it's good to go. And whether it's a birthday or not, any day is a good day to celebrate a good chick friend, don't you think? So let's get going. Then I've got 3 other cards that I created and worked on with this. So I'm using the In Good Taste designer series paper. And this is a big stack of just all kinds of natural things with wood grain, neutrals, things that look like paint chips on the back. So that's what I've got for this one. And this is 3 3/4 by 5. So to start off with that, I'm going to use a 2-inch circle punch. And I'm going in from the side. So it's not actually going to be centered. I'm just going in from the side and leaving, about 1/2 inch up here at the top. Because the little chick that's going down at the bottom she's kind of big. Okay, so of course I can save that for something else. And that's going to go on a piece of basic white that is about 1/8 of an inch bigger. Hope I measured that right. I did. Okay, that piece is for the inside, and then we have Daffodil Delight. So let's see what we need to stamp and punch out. All right. Thanks, LJ. I'm going to show you how I did that. I've started to mix some colors together, and so when I get to that point, I'll let you know. Okay, I'm going to use Memento ink because I'm going to use the Stampin' Blends. So tap, tap, tap. Good. And this other little girl, tap, 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 with Memento ink. Perfect. Put those to the side so I don't get ink on me. And I'm going to pull in the mini Stampin' Emboss. So let me zoom out a little bit so maybe you can see this cute little machine. I love it. Get the handle on the right side here. It opens just like the big one does, but it is so light and it's so portable. You could just take it anywhere. And it's about 3 1/4 inches across by about 7. So I've cut my paper to that size, and let's get the dies here. See if we can get these both straight going through at the same time. And I might need to put a little bit of washi tape on there just to make sure. So there's that little girl. And this little girl up here. Okay, I love the way the dies, the new ones that we have been, that are from Stampin' Up, really come up and are snug around the design. It makes it so much nicer. So we get just a nice little border. But if it wobbles and goes a different direction as it goes through, it's not going to be right. So with the little mini boss, mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss, you have a plate 1 and 2 plate 2s. So we put the 2 down there, put this in, and these have a beveled edge that make it a little bit easier to slide it through. And I will give you a hint on this. I'm pushing this through just enough to catch until I see the handle start to move. So I don't know if you saw that. I just pushed it through enough to get the handle so that I know that the handle is engaged. And I looked up and saw something. So there we go. And then it just goes right through. So I'm doing both of these at the same time. And I'm glad I put the washi tape on there. Just because I was talking and probably wobbling it as I talked. So they're both done. They both look pretty good. And let me fold this up and put that aside. So these look pretty perfect. Okay, there we go. And that one already popped out, so we're good. I'm just going to leave those in the paper so I won't lose the dies and before I get them back in the folder. All right, hold on here. The Stampin' blends that I'm using, I'll do the little girl here first. And I just figure little chickens can have whatever color hair they want. So here, that's zoomed in pretty good, I think. Let me know if you can or cannot see. So we're going to give her some Bermuda Bay hair. You know, I go out all the time and I see people with strange colored hair, and I think, oh, if they want blue hair or pink hair or whatever, go for it. So she's going to have a little bit of Bermuda Bay. I don't know, do you call hair on a chicken hair or something else? I don't know. So she's got that. I don't need to color her whole body because she's going to be covered up some. And then I've got this is Daffodil Delight. Daffodil Delight to go on her plume. I think that's the right name for it. Or is that her head? I don't know if they have different names or not. I didn't do a lot of chick research here. So we've got that, and here's a little bit of Cajun Craze to blend in with that on the side. And then I'm going to go back in with the Daffodil Delight again to blend that in. And again, I probably should look up colors of chickens, but I don't really know what colors chickens are. And she needs a little red beak. You know, last week when I finished, I was going to do Valentine's this week. And then with this promotion starting tomorrow, I decided to start with this. So that's why Valentine's might get pushed off to next week. Okay, so that's done. Now let's do this little girl. And also the Hey Chick. And I've got a little trick to show on that one that I've been seeing around on the internet from one of our artisan designers. Okay, let's do start with some dark Bermuda Bay around the tail feathers here. And go down in a little bit, and then do some on the plume. I know that's not the right name for that, but that's what I'm going to go with. And she's going to have Bermuda Bay feet too. I know some friends of my mom and dad's always had chickens, and it was kind of gross, but those yellow chicken legs always look so creepy. Then, let's see, that was the dark. Now I'm going to go to some light Bermuda Bay up here in the tail feathers. And now let's pull in the yellow for most of the chicken. Well, I'm going to switch to another color because you don't want to wait till I go under the table to get that. So what is this? This is dark So Saffron. I might have to go get another color. That went down on the floor, underneath the table, and Lord only knows how long it would take me to maneuver myself to go get it. So you don't even want to know. All right, so I kind of like that color anyway. This was So Saffron. This is dark So Saffron. I may go get out of my little stash over there another color. So what I did was to get that color, thank you LJ for the shading on this that I did on the sample. When I picked this out, I thought I was picking out Calypso Coral, and I'm glad I didn't, because this is light Cajun Craze, and that's what's going to go along the bottom. And as I said, I started to venture into the realm of blending colors together that are from some other color family. So then I'm going back to the So Saffron, and again, what I'd used before was Daffodil Delight that I used on the sample, but let's add a little bit more up there. So don't be afraid to venture out and do something a little bit different and step outside your comfort zone. Okay, so that didn't take very long, and I like the way that went together with the Cajun Craze. So there she's done, and I had already done another one, but I actually like this one better because I went back in here and added some crumb cake, and I don't like that at all. So I'm going to go with the one that I just colored. Okay, so that's going to take care of the Stampin' blends. So put those away. And let me come to this little tag from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. These are probably one of my favorite die sets to go with just about any project, if I can pull them out of here. They're just so sweet for so many different things. I actually forget what stamp set they do coordinate with or what they go with, but they can be used for so many different things. So I brought this one out. I'm going to take it out and show you a trick. And I did several of these this morning, so they're already die cut. And when you put something through the cut and emboss machine. Okay, it comes out like this. Let me get it under here so you can see this. And one of the artisan designers has come up with a little technique called a beveled edge. And what you do is, okay, I don't know that this is required, but I'm gonna take one of our piercing mats because it's got a little bit of a cushion, but you can keep it on the other side. Okay, this is the part that I would be stamping on. And then this goes over here, and then grab yourself a stylus, and I've got several of them, and then go around the inside edge of the die cut. There we go. And if you can see that, there, I think that shows it a little bit. You get that little popped up, it adds some dimension. And I don't know that this works with every die, but it definitely works with any of the stitched ones. So I'll have to try out some more. Hi, Nancy. What are those called? Cochabamba chicks. Boy, you lost me on that. Never heard of that. You should have taken a picture. So you have chicks running around with feathers on their legs up in New York. That is hysterical. Okay, so anyway, I need to see a picture of those, or I'll have to look it up. Thank you for the coloring. I was happy about that too. So anyway, this is just plain, which looks great too, but this little bit that adds some dimension or pops it out. So that's called a beveled edge technique. So let me put that back in there so I don't lose that little die, because this is one I use a lot. And let's go with Hey Chick and a Memento ink is what's handy. Tap, tap, tap. This morning when I was doing this, I kept getting my edge, so be careful. So we've got Hey Chick, and that just fits in there. Perfect, and I didn't get any lines on it. I did not rock it, no rocking. All right, I think we're ready to put her together. Thanks, LJ. It is, it's easy to do, and I'm so glad somebody thought of that. We love to get ideas. Okay, before I put this together, I decided when I was doing this, and I did my first little sample with her in there, I didn't like just that plain white. So I put some color in here. So I'm going to pull out one of our new Stampin' blends, and I have several of them, but this one I'm going to just designate for Pool Party because it's one of the colors I use so often. So we're going to do some color in the center there, and I'm pretty sure I know where that's going to go, but let's line this back up again and at least start it. And I've labeled my blends both on the handle and up here at the top too. So I've got one for crumb cake, and then I've got some others with like all the greens and all the oranges, and these wash easily, or you can rub them off on some designer paper, or not designer paper, some scrap paper. Okay, so let's Add some color in there. And now I know where that's going to go, so I can add some more. I love these brushes. I know a year or so ago when I learned about them, I started the kind that were for makeup, for the cosmetic industry. And I do have a set upstairs that I use on my face. But I'm so glad that we came out with these. All right, let's find this other little girl. Where'd she go? Got her covered up. Okay, she's going to go in here just so her little head pops out. And she needs a mini dimensional on her head. And just so I can position this the right way, add some adhesive here. So I don't want it to stick yet, but I want to cover up most of her body and have her little hair sticking out. And I realize on this one, oops, I forgot to color the rest of her hair. So let's color it while she's in here. She can't just have blue hair. She needs... Okay, so she's on there. Let's get the rest of her hair colored real quick. Okay. There, she's good. Her beautician didn't do a very good job there finishing her up, so. Okay, so let's add some adhesive to the back of this. And okay, sometimes this just has a problem getting started. There we go, lift it up. So, there we go. Let's get her head out there. And then this is going to go on a piece of Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to use liquid glue for that. Okay, and I love the way that she's got her head turned around, kind of looking back at this chick. So she's going to go here with dimensionals. Let's see, I've got one still left on there, and then let's start using the scraps along the side. No dimensional left behind here. So, is Punxsutawney Phil going to see his shadow tomorrow? And I always forget, if he sees it, it's 6 more weeks, or if he doesn't, it's 6 more weeks. So, whatever it is, we'll probably see more winter. let's put a couple of mini dimensionals on the feet here. That's one of my favorite movies, by the way. I love Groundhog Day. And somebody mentioned the other day that what we've been living for the last year seems like Groundhog Day too. So I don't know if this year it will be such a happy time, but it's something to celebrate. All right, so there we go. And looking back at the chick, we've got Hey Chick to go on here. And on this one, I'm only going to put a dimensional on the one end because this is already popped up. So I'm going to put adhesive on this end, and I'll just do a little dab of liquid glue. And almost done. Okay, while that dries. And we need, can't have a chick card without some bling. So let me zoom out a little bit more. Okay. So the chicks need some rhinestones. And put one here on her. And one over here. Did I forgot to? I did. I forgot to take the backing off of this. There we go. And a rhinestone up here. Okay. That's not dry yet. All right, here's a piece for the inside. And this is going to be Let's Celebrate You. That's what I did in here. You can see that. And I'll use the Memento again. And the last, when I did this, I don't think I colored first, and the Let's Celebrate You wasn't quite as bright. So let's add some color onto the inside. This makes it so easy to just add a hint of color in a little circular motion on the inside of the card. And then stamp that. It just highlights it a little bit. Oh, I like that better. And add, didn't mean to close this so fast. And then add some of these little banner things on the inside too, very lightly with Pool Party. So every day is a good day to celebrate. Doesn't just have to be a birthday. Let's add that to the inside. It's always a good idea to stamp your inside sentiment if you're putting it on a separate piece of cardstock first, in case you have to turn it over for some reason. And we know how that works. So do Let's Celebrate You. And add some bling to the inside too. There we've got our 3. Perfect. And here's the envelope that I'd created with it. I just put some of those little squiggles, I guess that's a better word for calling it, on the envelope flap. So that one's done. Now we've got 2. And let me show you the other ones that I did. And then we'll wrap up. Okay, if you want to place an order, there's my website at patmayer.stampinup.net. And there isn't supposed to be a space between Stampin' and Up. So I need to go in and fix that. But it should all go together. And should you care to go look at my blog, and I usually put all my cards on the blog after the live is over, or at least within a day, then that's Pat's Stampin' Place.typepad.com. So I hope you take some time to visit that and like it and share it if you like to. Okay, here was a card that I did yesterday. I wasn't real happy with it to begin with, but I'll show you it anyway. But it's got this new die. They're called Whimsy dies, if you can see on the outside, and it just adds dimension and texture. And I added the little birthday girl. I don't know, I guess she's eating the cupcake. And on the inside, this one was where I started playing around with some of the coloring, and it didn't look really good, so I might do that one over again. And Happy Birthday, that's the die cut out of the set. And You're Still a Spring Chicken. And I added a couple balloons. There's an extra balloon. And then this one was an idea that I got from the Stampin' Up! Shareable that they provided for this promotion. And this is just the little girl with, again, I wasn't real happy with the color, but I see all kinds of people with red hair that we know is not really red hair. Put some Happy Birthday there, and I used some of the designer paper from the Oh So Ombre Sale-a-Bration, and put that one there. It's a little different. And then this was also one of the ones that I got the inspiration from what Stampin' Up! Provided, and it's 3 of those chicks. Part of it cut off here, part of the head cut off. They are die cut and colored. Let's Celebrate You. And I added a balloon, the balloon from one of the dies. And then on the inside, I like this one, You're Still a Spring Chicken. So, and there you can see where this is not as bright as it could be because I stamped it and then I colored it. So, and I used my green blending brush there. So that is it. So we've got this one, this one, this one, and 2 hay chicks. So for everybody who left a comment today, I'm going to randomly select 2 people who will get one of these. I'm not sure which one I'm going to send. Probably one of these, because we can celebrate anytime. And then maybe one of these. I don't know. Does anybody have a birthday soon, or celebrating a spring chicken, or maybe just both of these? So anyway, thank you for joining in today. I am so glad you came and stopped by. Enjoy and stay safe, stay healthy, and stay warm. I know, Helen, you're down there where it's really nice and warm. So enjoy and come back again. I'll see you next Monday. Same time, same place, 3:30. Bye-bye.